In this meditation, we will be breathing in the suffering of others and breathing out our heartfelt compassion to them. You are turning to face suffering and not running away from it. For this practice to be effective, it needs to be done regularly. You will get better and better at it each time. Sit or lie down comfortably with your eyes lightly closed, and let's get started. First, place one hand on your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand on your chest. Connect with your heart. Imagine the warm glow of compassion radiating out from your heart center. I want you to breathe in as deeply as you can through your nose. Hold the breath, and then push all the air out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply. Hold. Push the air out. Breathe in deeply. Hold. Push all the air out. Keep breathing in this manner. Just a few more breaths. Now rest quietly and bring your awareness to the breath entering and leaving your body with its natural rhythm. Make sure your breath is slow and relaxed. While you are slowly breathing, I will introduce this practice to you a little bit further. Negative thinking causes us to make poor choices. So by doing this meditation, you will be letting go of negativity, opening your heart, and developing critical thinking that will lead you to make wise choices. This meditation also helps you deal effectively with difficult people and stressful situations. You will be replacing negativity with compassion and wisdom, which will help heal yourself and the world. You will start this meditation by focusing on yourself. Then we will be moving on to someone you love, then a neutral person, then someone you dislike, and finally the world. As you breathe in, let desire, anger, jealousy, fear, attachment, confusion, or any other negative emotion come to the surface. What have you been struggling with lately? On your out-breath, breathe out this negative thinking and fill the empty space with your heartfelt compassion. Continue to do this with each breath. Breathe in your negative thinking breathe it out and fill the void with compassion. Remember, love is always the answer. Give yourself the love and compassion you deserve. Let it fill you up. Appreciate that you want to be happy, but your negative thinking causes you to make poor choices that lead to suffering. By letting go of negative thinking and developing compassion towards yourself, you will be free to make wise choices that lead to happiness. Negative thinking closes the heart. It upsets the balance in your life. It leads to illness and suffering. Whereas compassion opens the heart, it brings about balance, and it promotes health and happiness. Keep filling yourself up with compassion and love. Now turn your attention to someone you love. Maybe someone that's going through a hard time. Maybe they're struggling with illness. Somehow they're suffering. Breathe in their suffering and breathe out your heartfelt compassion to them. Appreciate that your loved one wants to be happy, but is suffering instead. Fully open up your heart to your loved one. As you breathe in their suffering, imagine you could take away their pain. As you breathe out your compassion to them, imagine they could feel it in their hearts. Now think of a neutral person, someone who you know nothing. It could be a neighbor, someone you see in the street, a bus driver, a store clerk. Think about how this person may be suffering, how they've made bad choices. Breathe in their suffering and breathe out your compassion to this person. Appreciate that this person wants to be happy, but is suffering instead. Open your heart to this neutral person. Now think of a person you dislike. Maybe they get under your skin, or someone that has hurt you. And breathe in the suffering of this person. and breathe out your warm compassion to them. Appreciate that this person, just like everyone else, wants to be happy. Because of negative thinking, this person has made harmful choices that led to suffering. By having negative thoughts about this person, you are increasing that suffering and making the situation worse. Develop compassion for this person so you can think clearly about how to deal with them in a way that brings about good consequences. Fully open your heart to this person. Now breathe in the suffering of the world and breathe out your compassion to the whole world. Breathe in the sadness, the poverty, the sickness, and breathe out all the compassion you can. Breathe in the intolerance, loneliness, and all other negativity in the world. And breathe out all the compassion your heart can muster. Imagine you could help heal the world. Everyone in the world wants to be happy. But too often we make unwise choices that lead to suffering instead. Appreciate that by developing universal compassion, you can help to relieve the suffering. Open your heart to the world. Send everyone you can imagine compassion, warmth, and love. As we come to the end of this meditation, it's important to do a purification practice. I want you to visualize the suffering you've breathed in as black smoke in your heart center. You need to let go of this black smoke so it doesn't increase your own suffering. As you breathe out, imagine all the black smoke leaving your heart center. Then on the in-breath, breathe in the pure white smoke of compassion. Let this white smoke fill your heart center and your whole being with compassion towards yourself, everyone else, and the world. Continue to purify, breathing in the white smoke of compassion and breathing out the black smoke of suffering. Reconnect with the hand on your heart. Feel the love inside your heart. Feel the compassion. hope as you return to your day and to the world, this compassion fills your heart and ripples out to everyone who crosses your path. Namaste.